pressed up.
Thoughts on the second scrimmage? What are your thoughts on the second scrimmage?
I feel like we made some improvements from our first scrimmage. We still ain't where we need to be, but it was definitely a positive jump.
How do you feel? It seemed like, at least from some of the pictures we saw, a lot of defense swarming, a lot of positive plays for the defense. What was your takeaway?
Like I said, I feel like we did better. Guys get better effort. Not as much, we needed, but it was an improvement from the first week.
What do you feel like the defense has gotten better during camp, during the two scrimmages? Where would you see improvement?
Yeah, we're improving.
Any particular areas?
No, just as a unit.
How do you feel? How are you adjusting to the expanded role that you're going to get this year?
I mean, it's a little difficult. I'm not gonna say it was difficult. It's different. Being a guy, I was just didn't have to speak out as much. I could just stay laid back and just do my own thing. You know what I mean? I had other guys that was here that were vocal leaders. You know what I mean? I always just wanted to be the guy that did it by example and just did what they were asking and just try to set the tone with those guys. So it's just a little different. It's now I'm just trying to trying to find a guy that was like how I was last year. You know what I mean?
So have you put on yourself to be more vocal, to talk more in practice, or get guys in gear sooner?
Yeah, I have.
Who are the guys you looked at from last year? Like that you're trying to model yourself after in that leadership role?
Jay Reed, he was more of a guy, that I'll try to take this team on the way that he did.
You got an example of when you've done that maybe this fall preseason?
No.
Hey, how much do you interact with Denzel, the role that he's in now?
A lot. I talk to that dude every day. I was just with him actually in the locker room.
How has Amy Bragg and the nutrition staff helped you throughout your time here?
A lot, Miss Amy. Because I can, my body is just weird. I could be 250 one day and then I come in the next day and I'd be 260. So it's weird. So she always just helped me, with the drink, what to eat, the type of foods I need to eat. But I can gain weight fast, I can lose it fast too. So it's just by staying where I need to be.
In the role that he's in right now, what are the primary areas that you feel like Denzel is helping people? What are some of the things you've seen him trying to do?
Well, he played here, so he can help. He can help the staff, the coaches and stuff. Get him advice on things to do from a player's perspective. You know what I mean? He's like the player's voice, kind of. I always say.
What are some of the favorite things that she feeds you guys during camp?
I'd say any pasta that she get. I like pasta.
What are obviously there are a lot of people on the team. As far as does she actually remember everyone, what they need? As far as Amy Bragg, does she you roll up, at the counter and she's already got you prepared, or how's that work?
Yeah, she's on top of all of that. She know what vitamins certain guys need. She know what shakes. Juven shots. Recover. She know all of that.
Does she know your taste too? I mean, does she know what you like?
She studied even to the fat burner that I drink in the mornings after workout is done exactly how I've always had it since I've been here.
Do you guys start looking at USC about now, or?
Oh well, we just had 2 days off. Today gonna be our first day back practice. I really don't know what we're gonna be doing. I just show up and do what they ask.
What's the longest break you've had this off season? Just what does it feel like to have those 2 weeks? Those 2 days?
Yeah, it was great.
What did you do?
Slept. Treatment.
Mika's been kind of critical about little things, going wrong, like false starts, all that kind of stuff. It seems like obviously that factors into leadership and how much. Do you feel like this team still needs to work on kind of the leadership that last year's team maybe had? There's still roads to go.
It's a different team. You know what I mean? We're gonna have leadership. We got good leadership, but it's not gonna be the leadership we had last year. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's gonna be worse. It's gonna be better. It's different people. It's a different team. So last year, those guys gone. We love them all. We wish them all well, but we focus on people that's here right now, and we got what it takes. We got the leaders that we need in place. And just by action, get everybody to do it.
How do you think the new defensive linemen have come along integrating in, and what have you seen from them in practice?
they're young guys. You know, they getting better every day. I mean, they doing everything that we ask of. You know what I mean? Working. They come out. They show up to work every day. You know, Raekwon and Q and J King. Those young guys. They're improving. They're gonna have to really help us this year.
Saban's talked a lot about. He's talked a lot about effort and how it's not, it's not given, or it's not a talent. What do you do to kind of make sure that the complacency doesn't set into maybe some of those younger players that won last
Well,
year?
for one, I gotta do it. You know what I mean? And all the other older guys, we gotta do it first. You know, if we don't do it, they're not gonna do it. They're gonna think that's the way that it's done. You know, they seen us doing it, well, that's how they've been winning around here. And they're not doing it, we're not gonna do it. And that's not the case. So it start up top.
Jonathan says he thinks this defense can probably exceed last year's sack total, which obviously led the nation. What kind of potential does you, Tim, some of the pass rushers that are back this team have?
I don't get into potential. I play with a lot of guys in high school that have potential. So I don't get into all that. It's about showing up to work every day and getting better.
All right, thanks, Ryan.
Thanks, Ryan. Thanks, buddy.